forward to this.
What's up everyone, how's it going? So recently, and I believe it was Battlefront Update's live stream, this was about a week ago, Dennis Brandval, who is the lead design director for Star Wars Battlefront 2, was actually making comments regarding the future for heroes for this game. And unfortunately, I cannot find a screenshot of that comment that he made in the live stream. I looked everywhere on Reddit, but I just could not find it. So if someone happens to have that comment, please link it in the comments down below and I will pin your comment so that people can read it. But he also responded to someone asking about it over on Twitter, and he said, "No worries, my point was that we felt that quite a few main characters from the prequels were missing, and that in order to have an authentic experience like Capital Supremacy, we needed to add more of them." He said, "We're in a better place now and we can balance our efforts with reinforcements, planets, etc." So this comment really leads to me believing that at the moment, for the next 3 or 4 months or so, we will not be getting any new heroes, and instead they're going to be working on bug fixes, reinforcements, and possibly new planets. And one of the reasons is because recently the hero designer for Battlefront 2 actually made a post telling people to comment down below what heroes need to be fixed, what heroes need to be nerfed and then buffed a little bit. So that right there confirms that they are fixing the current heroes rather than making new ones, at least for the moment, because I believe they did say that these hero updates are supposed to come out this month. But yeah, while not getting new heroes for a few months might suck, there's actually a lot of positives that go with it, because we only play as heroes for about 25% of the time when playing this game, unless you're just playing heroes versus villains only. Most of the time your infantry or reinforcements are in vehicles, so I don't think heroes are supposed to be 100% priority, especially now that we got the 4 heroes that we have all been asking for so long. I think it's good to take a step back and then work on other things instead. And something I really hope they do focus on is new weapons. This is something the community has been really talkative about lately, because we have been using the same weapons for infantry, the same 4, ever since the game got released, and even in the trailer it did say that new weapons will be arriving, and so far we have gotten none, so it's getting kind of stale in terms of the base trooper combat. So I really do hope they are looking at adding weapons the next few months or so, maybe 2 or 3 weapons every update. But let's talk about when he says we can now balance our efforts with reinforcements and planets. So about the reinforcements part, I strongly believe that we are going to get a new reinforcement sometime soon, and that reinforcement I believe will be the Republic Commando. Who will be his counter? I have no idea if they're even going to add a counter for him. But basically, if you don't know, the Republic Commando's DC-17M blaster was actually found in the files. It's not completed. You can only use it for the sound and then the blaster rate, I believe it is. But the point is that weapon is still in the file, so that does mean they are working on Republic Commandos. This could have been a slip up and the Republic Commandos could have gotten replaced with the ARC Troopers in terms of development, but then they just accidentally left that gunfall in there. But I do strongly believe that we are going to be getting them, just because Ben has talked about them so much, and then the community has been asking for them for quite a while now. But in terms of new planets, when he said that, I'm not sure if he means just new maps for like Capital Supremacy or completely new planets like Utapau or Mustafar or something from another era, because right now we have no idea whether we're going to get any new planets or not for the rest of this game. And while we are going to be getting a new map for Capital Supremacy, one every month until June, those will be maps that are already in the game, unfortunately, from Galactic Assault, and then they are all Clone Wars, so I bet it's going to be Kamino, Naboo, and then Kashyyyk. Now, we don't know what order those are coming in yet, not even the developers know. I believe Ben Wog did say on Reddit that they haven't set it final yet, so it is kind of unfortunate that they are kind of drip feeding it, like just one map at a time, especially because they might be pretty much all finished right now and they're just trying to space everything out. But the roadmap is not complete, and we are going to be getting other things as well along with these new maps, so that is good news to hear. We're just gonna have to wait and see what else comes with it. And then while we're on the talk of roadmap and heroes, let's talk about when this roadmap ends. So it goes from now all the way up until just June. So that's just a few months, just 3 months, because it came out at the beginning of this month. But I think there's a really good reason for that. Personally, I do think there's going to be another segment at EA Play, which just so happens to be this June. So what I think is going to happen is, obviously we only know what's coming so far up until June, and then EA Play will happen and they will announce new heroes for this game, those being Ahsoka Tano and Ventress, because some_info, and if you don't know who he is, he's a real famous leaker within the Battlefront community. He has leaked things since the alpha, and he's been about spot on pretty much everything he's said is going to come. Even things like Obi-Wan's abilities, and same with Grievous's abilities, and then their emotes and stuff, have all been 100% correct, so he's a very reliable source. He did say recently, the other day, that Ahsoka is being worked on and has been worked on for a couple of months or so. He said 2 to 3 months. And then he also confirmed that her counter is going to be Asajj Ventress. So this isn't 100% confirmed, but the developers have talked about her a lot, as well as Ben Walk did say that they do know that we do want her in the game. So I really do believe that at EA Play, those two will be announced, maybe two others like Padme and then whoever her counter will be. And if we're really lucky, maybe even a new planet like Utapau or Mustafar. So yeah, these are just my thoughts about the comment that Dennis Brandval did say. I don't think we're going to get heroes in the next few months. I believe they would have already announced them if we were, so it's kind of understandable. And then I do believe that these new heroes will be announced at EA Play this June. I'm not sure when the exact date it is, but I do know it is this June, so let me know your thoughts below. Let me know what you guys think about Dennis's comment. I will try and look for it to put it up on the screen, but again, if someone happens to have the comment he made in the live stream, please link it down below and then I'll pin your comment so that everyone else can see it. But yeah, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like it, and if you're new, be sure and subscribe for more Star Wars news, gameplay, and more. Star Wars Celebration is just a week from today, and we're going to get news about Fallen Order next Saturday, so stay tuned for that. But until then, I will hopefully see you all in the next one.